Is Dallas a safe place to live for you and your family? Plus, we're also going to go over the top 10 safest places to live in the Dallas area right after this. Now hit the intro. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Living in Dallas, Texas. My name is Darius Holmes. Now, if this is your first time to my channel and you want to know everything eating, sleeping, playing, living, and what are the safest places to live in the Dallas area, then smash that subscribe button. And also, don't forget to turn on bell notifications so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And honestly, I love speaking with you guys on a daily basis, but just a little FYI, Dallas is in the central time zone. For you guys that love to wake me up 4 in the morning, always check the description for contact info so you can book your appointment with me or my preferred lender. Now, just a little disclaimer, all the information in this video is public information and is sourced from reputable sites. By no means am I trying to steer no one in one way or another, just giving you information. So with that being said, let's get after it. Okay, so Dallas, Texas. Is it safe? Considered one of the safest big cities in America, according to YouGov survey, Dallas-Fort Worth is surprisingly unsafe. While the per capita murder rate is lower than other cities, 9.8 per 100,000, the other crime rate markers were comparable to the other big cities. Given how safe Dallas-Fort Worth is, considered by most Americans, it was a surprise to see its crime rate on par with many of the other dangerous big cities like Philly, Atlanta, Miami, and Houston. Now, with that being said, sounds pretty bad, don't it? Well, let me take this a little farther. Dallas-Fort Worth Arlington Metropolitan Statistical Area's population was 7,573,136 residents, according to the United States Census Bureau 2019 population. Now, with those numbers, that's making it the most populous metropolitan area in both Texas and the southern United States, the 4th largest in the United States, and the 10th largest in America. That's a lot of people. Also, I'm going to give you another angle to look at it. Dallas has over 250 people moving here daily. Now, if they moving here daily, why is it that bad? The numbers don't tell the whole story. Crime is everywhere, guys, in all 50 states, but when you compare it to a major destination like Dallas, it seems that much worse. It's not all peaches and creams here. I'm not trying to pump it up. We have rundown neighborhoods, families in poverty here, also, but just on a bigger scale. But guys, also don't get this twisted. People are not running around here on horses just shooting random people either. That's not happening. Most of the crimes that happen here are a result of what I like to call the cause and effect. For example, you got your road rages, bad drug deals, provoking the wrong person, not aware of your surroundings, mental health, and the list goes on and on and on. But enough with that. Let's move on to the safest areas you can live in the Dallas area. Now, polls and stats are provided by niche.com. Now, starting out with Cuppell, Texas. Cuppell is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 41,512 residents. Cuppell is in Dallas County as one of the best places to live in Texas. Alright, let's take a look at the crime rates in Cuppell, Texas. Now, violent crime statistics calculated annually per 100,000 residents. We're comparing this to the national. For assault, you're looking at 23.7 compared to a 282.7 national number. For murder, you're looking at 2.4 to 6.1. Rape, 21.3 compared to 40.7. Robbery, 11.9 compared to 135.5. Now, if we go over to the property crime statistics, you're looking at 123.3 for burglary, 1,083.4 for theft, and 37.9 compared to 284 for motor vehicle theft. Of course, you know niche.com is pretty good about polling people. They polled for us crime and safety. They had, 30 responses on one and 31 on the other. How safe do you feel in this area? 70% of the people that were polled said very safe. There is really no crime to speak of. And 30% said pretty safe. There is some crime, but it doesn't impact me much. Now, how reliable are the police in the area? 90% said the police are very visible and very responsive. 6% the police are visible, but somehow responded slowly when needed. And 3% said the police aren't around much, but they are quickly when you need them. Alright, next up we have Plano, Texas. Plano is a city in Texas with a population of 284,579 residents. Now Plano is located in Collin County, and according to Niche and other reputable websites, it's one of the safest places to live in the Dallas area. Now let's go over the crime stats and the Plano poll. Now, according to violent crime statistics, of course this is still calculated annually per 100,000 residents. Assault was 66.5 compared to 282.7. Murder 1. Rape 30.9 compared to 40.7. Robbery 49.4 compared to 135.5. Now for property crime statistics, you're looking at burglary 216 compared to 500 national. 1,313.7 for theft. Motor vehicle theft 153.3 compared to 284. Okay, now moving on to the crime and safety poll. They asked, how safe do you feel in this area? Now these answers are based on 113 responses. 51% said very safe. There is really no crime to speak of. 43% pretty safe. There is some crime, but it doesn't impact me much. 4% somewhat. 1% says not safe. Now, on how reliable are the police in the area, based on 111 responses, 73% say the police are very visible and very responsive. 14% the police are visible but somehow respond slowly when needed. 6% say I don't know. 5% the police aren't around much, but they're quickly when you need them. 2% say the police aren't around much, and when you need them, they aren't reliable. Alright, moving right along. Number 3, Frisco, Texas. Now Frisco is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 167,700 residents. Now, the crime rates in Frisco, violent crime statistics, calculated annually per 100,000 residents. Assault, you're looking at 41.6 compared to 282.7. Murder rate, 0.5, just 0.5% compared to 6.1 nationally. Rape, 23.1. Robbery, 15 compared to 135.5. Now the property crime statistics, this is also calculated on annually per 100,000 residents. Burglary, you're looking at 124.8. Theft, 1,021.3. And motor vehicle theft, 52.1. And of course, to the poll, how safe do you feel in this area? Based on 94 responses, 60% says very safe. There's really no crime to speak of. 40%, I feel pretty safe, but there's some crime, but it doesn't impact me that much. Now, how reliable are the police in the area? Based on those 94 responses, 78% say the police are very visible and very responsive. Alright guys, moving on to number 4, University Park. University Park is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 24,954 residents. Now with that being said, let's take a look at the crime statistics. Alright, Niche is giving them a B for crime. Violent crimes. Assault, you're looking at 7.9. Murder, 0. Rape, 3.9. Robbery, 11.8 compared to the 135. Now on property crimes, they're showing burglary, 70.8. Theft, 530.8. Seemed like a high number, but when you compare it to 2042, not so high. Motor vehicle theft, 141, and that's University Park. Alright, number 5 on the list is Flower Mound. Flower Mound, Texas is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 73,252 residents. Now, Flower Mound is located in Denton County and is one of the safest places to live in the Dallas area. Alright, let's pull up the chart and take a look at the stats on Flower Mound. Alright, starting out with Flower Mound crime rates. For violent crimes, let's see, assault, we have 31.6, murder, 0, rape, 16.4, robbery, 6.3. Under property crime statistics, you're looking at 105 for burglary, 789.4 for theft, 29.1 for motor vehicle theft. Now, Flower Mound was also polled. They asked, let's see, they got 60 responses on this one. How safe do you feel in this area? Overwhelmingly, 70% says very safe. There's really no crime to speak of. 28% say pretty safe. There's some crime, but it doesn't impact me much. And 2% somewhat safe. Now, how reliable are the police in this area? They had 59 responses on this, and 76% says the police are very visible and very responsive. You guys can see the rest. Alright guys, number 6, we have Southlake, Texas. Southlake is a suburb of Fort Worth with a population of 30,840. Southlake is in Tarrant County, and according to niche.com is one of the best places to live in Texas. Alright, now let's move on to Southlake's crime rates. Violent crime statistics. Assault, 15.1 to 282.7 nationally. For murder, 0. Rape, 0. Robbery, 15.1 to the national 135.5. Now for property crime statistics, under burglary, you have 90.8. Theft, 1,019.7. Motor vehicle theft, 60.5. Alright, let's take a look at this poll here. How safe do you feel in this area? Now, this was based on 21 responses. 71% says very safe. There's really no crime to speak of. 24% says pretty safe. There's some crime, but it doesn't impact me much. And 5% somewhat safe. There is noticeable crime, and there are times I do not feel safe. How reliable are the police in this area? Based on those 21 responses, 81% say the police are very visible and very responsive. 10% say the police aren't around much, but they're quickly to respond when you need them. 5% say the police are visible, but somehow respond slowly when you need it. 5% say they don't know, they don't care, they busy. Number 7, we have Murphy, Texas. Murphy is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 20,528 residents. Alright, now according to Murphy crime rate stats, violent crime statistics, under assault we have 23.9, murder 0, rape 9.5, robbery 9.5. Property crime statistics, burglary 42.9, theft you're looking at 438.9, motor vehicle theft 19.1. Alright, now let's check out the poll in Murphy. How safe do you feel in this area? Based on 14 responses, we got a split answer. 57% says very safe. There's really no crime to speak of. 43% says pretty safe. There's some crime, but it doesn't impact me much. Now, the same question was asked, how reliable are the police in this area? Based on those 14 responses, just 7% say they're not sure, but 93% overwhelmingly say the police are very visible and very responsive. Alright, number 8 on the list is Fairview, Texas. Fairview is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 8,665 residents. Fairview is located in Collin County and is a very nice place to live if you're coming to the Texas area. Now, according to crime and safety, Fairview gets an A. Assault, you're looking at 107. Murder, 0. Rape, 0. Robbery, 21.4. Property crimes, burglary, 96.3. Theft, 299.5. Motor vehicle theft, 53.5. Alright guys, number 9 is Colieyville. Colieyville is a suburb of Fort Worth with a population of 26,037 residents. Colieyville is also located in Tarrant County. Now let's look at the crime rates. Violent crime statistics. I can't talk today. Statistics. Assault, 18.2. Murder, 0. Rape, 0. Robbery, 0. That's under the violent crime. Now, looking over at the property crime statistics. Burglary, we're looking at 80. Theft, 498.2. Motor vehicle theft, 36.4. Alright, Colieyville is looking at a B+. How safe do you feel in this area? 77% says very safe. 23% pretty safe. There's some crime, but doesn't impact me much. And that was based on 13 responses. How reliable are the police in this area? 69% say the police are very visible, very responsive. 31% say the police are visible, but somehow respond slowly when needed. Last but not least, on our top 10 safest places to live in the Dallas area is Allen, Texas. Allen is a suburb of Dallas with a population of 99,255 residents. Okay, for the crime rates, violent crime statistics. Allen assault, 51 compared to the 282.7. 0 for murder, 17.9 for rape, 14.2 for robbery. Now this is calculated annually per 100,000 residents. Property crimes, you're looking at 89.7 for burglary, 940.9 for theft, 58.5 for motor vehicle theft. Okay, moving right along, let's check out this poll. Let's see, they had 70 responses on crime and safety poll. How safe do you feel in this area? 67% very safe. There's really no crime to speak of in Allen. 33% pretty safe. There's some crime, but it doesn't impact me much. And the next question was, how reliable are the police in this area? Now, based on those 69 responses, 91% say the police are very visible and very responsive. 4% the police are visible, but somehow responded slowly when needed. 3% the police aren't around much, but they're quickly when you need them. And 1% don't know. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this one. That is the top 10 safest places to live in the Dallas area. So now you guys know how to ask me, is it safe? Hey, do your research. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you need to reach out to me, check out the description down below where you can book your appointment with me or my preferred lender. Now guys, until the next video, I'll catch you on the next.